Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. If you've been with us at all over the past, man, I don't know how long it's been now that we've been talking about Jesus, his emotions, his temptations, just everything that made him human like we are. Because we know that he came to earth not only to redeem us, not just to save, just, not only to save us, but show us how to win at life because he won every time. And so we have just been examining what he did to win. We've been examining because so many times we think of Jesus as the third person of the triune God only, and we forget that he is one who is touched by what we go through because he too went through this thing called life. And he too had to learn how to manage and how to have victory in his emotions. Emotions are not some evil presence, emotions were given to us by God. And so we just need to learn how to manage them, how to let them work for us, how to navigate through them. Okay. So we went from John, like chapters 16 and 17, to transitioning. I've been liking the way Mark um, deals with the Garden of Gethsemane. And so we've been looking at Mark for to look at when Jesus went to the Garden of Gethsemane. And so the past couple days we talked about how Jesus, he went with the 12, then he went further with the three. And then when it was just him and the three, he's like, y'all, I feel like I'm about to die. Like I could die right now. Things had gotten really rough. And he was feeling the weight of what was about to happen, feeling the weight that he was going to have to take on to carry us, to carry our sins. And so we are at Mark 14, verses 35 through 36 now. And it says, going a little ahead, he fell to the ground and prayed for a way out. This is the message version. Papa, Father, you can't you get me out of this? Take this cup away from me. But please, not what I want. What do you want? And how many times do we find ourselves in that place? God, I don't want this. I don't want this sickness. I don't want the end of this relationship. I don't want to have to be the example. I don't want to have to sacrifice. I don't want it. I really don't want it. You could get me out of this, can't you? Like, God, you're God. You can do anything you want to do. Can't you get me out of this? And we're going to see what we know, but we'll examine later what God's answer was. But even Jesus wanted, he wanted out. He really did. He's like, there must be another way. I mean, think about it. For so long, they had dealt with animal sacrifices and, you know, um, types and shadows. And, okay, there's got to be another way. I mean, and it had to be rough because even in, I think it was John 17, where Jesus was talking about how he had come from the Father. He knew about the glory and returning to the glory and all that. And knowing all those things, it was like, but yo, you God. Look, Daddy. And he pulled out the Abba Father. Papa, Papa. Can't we do this another way? Like there's gotta be something else. Can't we go another route? Um, Come on, Daddy. Like, please. I'm your son. Can't we do this another way? That was that human side. That was the son talking to his daddy like, I don't want this. I don't want this. Can't you do something? Like, come on now. Can't you do something? Nevertheless, not my will, but your will. It ain't about what I want, God. It's about what you would have for me to do. And God knows that there are some things that cannot happen without other things happening. Some things, it's just a process. Some things are inevitable. And we're going to see where he goes from there. But just wanting you to know, flesh and blood, just like us. It had things that bothered him, just like us. Things he did not want to do, just like us. But just like him, we need to do it anyway. Well, y'all, we're going to keep on plowing through till we get to the end of this row. But for today, this has been One More Minute with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing motivation, inspiration, whatever Asian you need. Until then, stay encouraged. And remember, you got to flutter before you can fly. But flying, you gonna do. I love you.